Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be restoring this Acer Aspire AXC-603G-UW14 to factory settings with Windows 8. And I have the recovery discs that I've gotten off of archive.org. I'll leave the link to that page in the description. But these are the discs, so I've numbered them. I've labeled all of them except for this one. This one's just a disc I burned today, so I didn't want to, I was just too lazy to label it, but so here it is. Pretty low-end system. You can see the little Windows 8 sticker there. So pretty low-end PC for early 2010s. Got two slot covers up here. Pretty basic power supply here, compact power supply. And I think it's about time I get this computer set up. Now, the keyboard and mouse I'm using are PS2, so I can't use it with this Acer Aspire because it only has USB ports. So I'm going to be using a mono-price USB to PS2 adapter. So this has ports for keyboard and mouse. Got this for free at my town's transfer station, electronics dump. So there it is. Now, the computer is going to be set up like this. Actually, is that really a good idea? It'll be fine. Okay. So I just gotta move things a little bit. And then raise the camera a little bit. There we go. Better. So I gotta connect up peripherals. I've got USB adapter. So I'm gonna unplug everything from this computer down here. Actually, no, I think the computer is better facing the other way because then it's gonna be easier to plug everything in. Alright. That's better. Now, let's plug keyboard in. This adapter is very useful. I'm pretty sure you can find adapters like this on Amazon and other websites, eBay. So, plug in the power. I'm gonna shut it down first. So, I need to find the boot disk. So it looks like this is the boot disk. I thought I labeled a disk as boot disk, but I guess not. Actually, wait, no, the boot disk is inside it. Alright. This computer's power supply also has some problems. It makes a very high-pitched noise when the computer is turned off, so I think it could be a little bit worn out. Alright. So, hard drive is wiped. Now, there's one flaw with this computer, and that's the disk optical drive door is broken here on the front cover. So it's okay. It works. I might glue it back together at some point, but yeah, I guess it's just gotta wait for it to boot up, and then we can restore it to factory settings. So I hope it'll work, because these recovery discs are for an Acer Aspire laptop, so these are not actually made for desktop computers. I think that Acer Aspire, it was an Acer Aspire 15-inch 511. So the boot disk booted up, so I think it should be able to restore without any problems. But we might have trouble later in the video. So just wait and see. So it booted up okay, just like the last time I tested. So I'm gonna restore to factory settings. So yeah. So it's copying files now. It's gonna take a while due to its restoring from an optical drive. It's not the fastest optical drive. No. It's asking for disk 1. So this here is the boot disk. So I gotta label that. So should be able to start copying. Alright, so now it's just time to get through the whole restoration process, and maybe we can explore some of the OEM Acer stuff once it's restored, so we'll see. So it's just finished restoring. It's rebooting now. And hopefully it'll boot up, and it is. The great thing about Acer recovery disks are you can use them across multiple systems. Like, I have an Acer Aspire Windows Vista laptop, and I had another Acer Aspire of completely different model, and it still worked, which I was very surprised about, because I thought all recovery disks had model locking on them, like with the HP recovery disks. Let's say you had an HP Pavilion DV6000, you couldn't use it on an HP DV5. So Acer, gotta compliment them for not model locking their recovery disks. And hopefully Windows will be activated. It's getting devices ready. And Might have to sit here for a few minutes. Oh, no, yeah, it's still getting ready. So this is gonna take a few minutes. And hopefully it'll have most of the drivers installed, although I doubt that. So just gonna let this boot up, and I'll be back once it's booted into the setup. So it's restarting right now into Windows 8. I forgot what version it was. I think it was 8.1. I specifically looked for Windows 8.1. And there we go. Looks like it's not booting into the setup. I forgot that actually wait. No, that was on Windows Vista. This is Windows 8. So two completely different operating systems. Maybe it's gonna install some extra software. No, that was weird. So it's rebooting. Maybe it's gonna boot into the setup now? Oh no. The hard drive is very loud. I can hear it just from sitting at my desk. So it's booting back up in just normally. Don't know what it's doing. Guess we'll just have to wait until it boots into the OOBE setup, because I'm not sure how many more times it's going to do this. I'm not sure if it's going to actually boot into the desktop and start installing OEM software. Yes, it is. So enter system audit mode. I don't know, I'll just press OK. Alright. So, not sure how long this is going to take. Oh, it's rebooting. It's pretty short. So, this is the first time I've ever restored an Acer Aspire with Windows 8. So this is completely new to me. I restored other systems with Windows 8, but I've never seen it do this before. I've seen it on older Acers, but those were older Acers, Acer laptops. So that was different. I've seen that little window thingy, what was it, the choosing if you wanted audit mode or out of box. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but as I was saying, Lenovo computers have that same window pop up after you boot into Windows to start copying OEM's files. So I'm going to skip. PC name. What should the PC name be? I don't know. Power supply. So use express settings. So the resolution looks like it's set correctly. Not sure if the actual display driver is installed. So just gotta wait for this to finish. This thing we're setting, the window is setting up for us. So hope this can get finished soon, but I guess we just gotta wait. So we're at the desktop. Now let's see if we have the drivers installed. So this is Windows 8.1. And not sure if we have the sound driver installed, but let's go into System Properties. Then Windows is not activated for some reason. even though this is an OEM version. So in the device manager here, so video driver is installed. We just have 2 drivers that aren't installed, but let's see what Acer has installed for us. So everything that they would have installed on their older systems, from Windows Vista to Windows 7, and of course Windows 8. So we got games, and we have McAfee Live Safe Internet Security. So, oh yeah, here's all of the bloatware. So, Cradle of Egypt Collector's Edition, not sure if that's really collectible. Governor of Poker 2 Premium Edition, Luxor Evolved, Magic Academy, more games from Wild Tangent. Did I just forget how to pronounce it? Tangent. Okay, Tangent games. Peggle Knights. Plants vs. Zombies. They have Plants vs. Zombies on here. Wait. Okay, I want to take a look at that. So, what else do they have? The Chronicles of Emerald Solitaire. Trinklet, or whatever. Supreme. Of course, the antivirus. Nothing else. That's all. It's basically just games. So we have Identity Card and Live Updater. So, but everything else is games. Adobe Reader XL or XI. Don't know whether that's an I or an L. Both look the same in capital. And actually, no, that should be XI because it's capital. So Skype, I think, was installed by Acer. Not sure if they advertise that on sticker over here. I don't think they did. I think that's it. So Wild Tangent, whatever. Wild Games. I'll just call it Wild Games. So here, yeah, it's basically just gonna connect to an online server. So clicking that, put a shortcut for Wild Games on the desktop. And here we have the crappy antivirus with Acer branding. That's great. Norton antivirus, McAfee antivirus, all of those crappy antiviruses that were just included with all of these systems. It was just terrible. They kept asking you to like pay for a subscription. It was terrible. Especially Windows Vista laptops from Dell, Acer, HP, basically all of those big brands. Compaq, which was bought by HP in 2001. Every single time you would start up, it would ask you to buy the antivirus software. So, just Adobe Acrobat Reader. So, pretty plain system. Basically, 80% of the bloatware is just games. Actually, yeah, 80% or 70%, 75%. So, actually, I'm gonna see if the sound driver is installed. And it is. So, looks like that's just because there's no speaker installed. So, it can just exit out of that. So, yeah, basically all you got was just games. Nothing much. Pretty boring. So, yeah, pretty lame installation, honestly. And Windows isn't even activated. I just got a sanity check. Yeah, Windows isn't activated. So maybe it's possible to activate by phone. Maybe I just have to connect to the internet. I don't like it being called this PC. I'm gonna name it to computer. So, yeah, as I said, pretty plain system. Let's just shut down here. Make sure there's no discs in it. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Me going through and restoring this Acer Aspire back to factory settings, because these discs weren't even made for this computer, or like somewhat factory settings, I guess. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.